Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are continuing the series in which I will teach you the top 10 responses to first move e4 and how to counter them. So now in today's video we are going to discuss the modern defense, and let's get started. Here I have the board set up with me, and now we'll start with the modern defense. We have done a couple of previous videos, number 10, number 9, number 8, and you can watch them in the playlist. I'll put them in the cards here. And now we'll look at modern defense coming in at number 7. So we are white, we are going to play the move e4, and now black, to go with the modern defense, will play the move g6. This is quite a popular opening, but not so popular that most of the people play it. You might face around, if you are playing around 100 games, you can face 5 to 6 people.
Please don't quote me on that.
Playing this, I think, according to me. And this is the modern defense, guys. The idea is simple. Black will try to control the long diagonal with his bishop. The knight will come out and he'll try to control the center indirectly, not directly challenging the center. So our opponent is not taking the center, so we will take it. We'll play the move d4, controlling both the center squares. Now, as per the black's idea, black will play bishop to g7. Here, black is not directly contesting for the center, which gives white the chance to choose from a variety of setups, and we have multiple options like playing to knight f3, even bishop c4, bishop e3, c3, knight e2. Any setup can be played from white side, but today we are going to look at knight to c3. Knight to c3 is a clever move because white is not committing knight to f3, which blocks the f2 pawn, and who knows, in future we might want to play the move f4 to continue the attack in the center. So that is why knight to c3 is a clever move. For that, black plays the move d6. Now d6, the idea is simple. Next move, knight f6 can be played, and this bishop is trying to open up. So for d6 we will play bishop to e3, and in general in these kind of structures, when the bishop is on g7, generally our bishop is on d2, we bring the queen and try to remove the fianchetto bishop, because it can prove to be very fatal for our camp, because it controls a very long diagonal, and in future if we want to castle on the queen side, then our b2 square might be under attack with the g7 bishop. So we will play the move bishop to e3, idea queen to d2. Now here black plays the move a6. Although black can play knight to f6 here and then go for castle, but here black chooses to go with a clever approach and tries to be smart by playing the move a6. The idea is simple: pushing the pawn to b5, bringing our bishop to b7, controlling both the deadly diagonals. And in these openings, what happens is both the opponents don't go for a commitment directly. It is a wait and watch kind of a game. It is a very slow game, because each player thinks that what are you going to play. Each player asks the questions to its opponent that what are you going to play, and I will counter it. It is a very waiting game. These games are not very fast paced.
And if you're into fast-paced games, then you can look at the other videos which I have published. There are a lot of fast-paced games which I have shown there.
For bishop e3, black plays the move a6. Now, as per our idea, to remove the g7 bishop, we will play the move queen to d2. Again, black also continuing his own idea, playing the move b5. Here, white can choose to castle on the queen side, but for now, white is not going to commit anything. As I said, this is not about commitment in this game. You have to wait and watch and counter your opponent's ideas. We'll play the move f3. Idea is simple: g4, h4, h5, trying to break. Since we already have control, very strong control in the center, we should also control the flank. Why not? Why not control the flank and go for an attack? f3. Black plays the move knight to d7, and generally what happens is our bishop is on e3, queen is on d2, eyeing on the king side. But on the contrary, our opponent's bishop is on g7, eyeing on the queen side. So I think it is clear enough that white has to play on the king side and black will play on the queen side. So black's idea is simple. Black wants to play the move c5 next, trying to break in the center. We'll continue with our idea h4, h5, but black is again smart. Black is not going to allow any threats in this position, and black goes for the move h5. Now after the move h5 has been played, this square right here, g5 square, ladies and gentlemen, looks a kind of weak. So white will play the move knight to h3. Idea is simple. Next, knight will jump to g5 and control the g5 square. And after controlling the g5 square, Even the f7 and the e7 squares are not spared. Knight to h3, bishop to b7, trying to control both the long diagonals. Now white goes for the commitment with long castle. Black has noticed that the king is on the c file, so black tries to bring the rook to the c file. Rook to c8, white's idea is simple, knight g5. Black's idea is clear, black plays the move c5, trying to break in the center and try to open up the position on the queen side. D cross e5, knight cross e5. Here again, as I said, it is a wait and watch approach because it's a very slow game and there is a constant debate which goes on like whose king is safer, the king on c1 or the king on e8. And if both the opponents are well prepared, it can be a very tough game and a very long one to say so. And if not, then if we are well prepared and the opponent is not well prepared, then we can win by just opening up in the center, because black is not going to castle anytime soon, and since we have castle, if we are able to defend our king properly, then we should be able to win this game. And if black is heavily prepared, then we might have some less chances. But all in all, this is a very interesting approach, not a very popular one, but it's okay. Some people play that, and I think you guys must know how to play this position. And for e4 g6 we discussed trying to control the center in a very holistic way and not trying to just blow off the opponent camp directly, because what happens here is we saw it is a very normal approach, not a very fast paced one, but some people just like to open up the center. They play the move d4, they play not c6, they play the move here c4, and for d6 they'll play the move f4. Some people like to play this is a 4 pawns attack kind of, and this is known as the Tata cover system in the modern defense. So you can play this if you are well prepared, no objections. But I would recommend to play not a very fast paced game and just try to test your opponent with time, yeah, because if he blunders then you can win. If he is not well prepared enough, you can win, and obviously if you overpower him in your knowledge, you can win. Yes, this is all I had to say for this opening, ladies and gentlemen, because this is not a very popular one. Some people play that, but you might not face it very often, and I think you should know that if this game comes in your board, then you should know how to counter it, and you should always be well prepared to face anything. And in general, in life also, you should always be prepared. Surprises do come, but if you have a backup plan and safety measure or whatever, some sort of thing, it'll always be better. And that is all I had to say for this opening, number 7 modern defense. I hope you like this video, and please leave a like. I am continuing this series. Share this video with all your friends and let them know how to counter the modern defense. Subscribe to my channel. We are very close to 150 subs. Please get that real quick, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace. Bye.